Hi. After molarity, here we will explain the new concentration term, that is molality. There is a very small change in their wording, but there is a large difference between the concept. Here, number of moles of solute per kilogram of solvent. In molarity, number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of volume of solution, and here number of moles of solute per kilogram of solvent. The basic difference is in the molarity. Here the term is volume and here the term is about kilogram. How we make solution of 1 molal NaOH? For the making of solution, there is a requirement of 1 mole of NaOH and 1 liter of 1 kg of EH2O. Here we are discussing saying liter or kg for H2O because density of water at standard temperature 1 gram per ml or 1 kilogram per liter. Therefore, we will take here either kilogram or liter. There is no any major difference. So when we add 1 mole of NaOH in 1 kilogram of H2O or any other solvent, there is a formation of 1 molal NaOH. When we add the solute in water, then there is a formation of aqueous solution, and in this chapter we are mainly discussing aqueous solution. So measure here 1 molal NaOH is formed by taking 1 mole of NaOH in 1 kg of H2O. Here volume of solution must be more than 1 liter. When we will compare molarity and molality, that time we will discuss that point. Here we will take the formula. Molality equals to number of moles of solute divided by mass of solvent in kg. Here are two keywords are there. When we compare molarity and molality, in the molarity there is a volume of solution in a liter, and here mass of solvent in kg. Both denominator and numerator are in kg or gram or related with mass. And for molarity we will discuss later. Here the formula will becomes, here first today we will discuss This one is a solvent and we are adding a solute, and here W1 and M1 and W2 and M2 are the terms used for the formula, where W1 is mass of solvent, where M1 is molecular mass of solvent, where W2 is mass of solute, and M2 is molecular mass of solute. Here, or sometime in some books, WA, MA, WB or EMB also written, but according to NCERT we will take this W1 for mass of solvent, M1 is equals to molecular mass of solvent, W2 equals to mass of solute, and M2 is equals to molecular mass of solute. These words, concepts we have to applicable for the various formula for shortcut. Molarity equals to number of moles of solute is given by solute N2 and mass of solvent in kg, here W1 in kg. Here N2 is equals to, N2 means number of moles of solute, equals to expansion of this N2, we will get W2 divided by M2 into W1 in kg, where W2 equals to mass of solute, M2 is equals to molecular mass of solute, W1 is equals to mass of solvent in kg. Again this formula, when there is a value in W1 in gram, then W2 divided by M2 into W1 into gram multiplied by 1000. Hence we will calculate molality of the solution by using the formula, where W2 is a mass of solute, M2 is a molecular mass of the solute, W1 is a mass of solvent. If mass of solvent in kg, there is no any multiplier. If there is a mass of solvent in gram, there is 1000 as a multiplier. Hence we have to calculate molality of the given solution by using this formula. Here one question we will write and then we will solve it. The question is find molality of solution if 490 gram of H2SO4 dissolve in 20 kg of water. Here we will write the formula. M is equals to W2 into 1000 divided by M2 into W1, but the value of a solvent is given in kilogram, so we will write the formula, second formula, that is the W2 divided by M2 into W1. Hence molality M is equals to W2 divided by M2 into W1 in kilogram, and put the values in the formula. W2 equals to weight of 490 gram divided by M2 is 98 into W1 is 20 kilogram. Here gets cancelled, this will becomes 2 and 1 by 4 is equals to 0.25 molal is the solution. By using the formula we will get the answer. There will be the another type of question. Find molality of solution if 2 milligram of NaOH in 2 kilogram of H2O or 200 gram of H2O. Here the formula will be M is equals to W2 divided by M2 into W1. If the value is in gram, then we have to multiply by 1000. Hence the calculation will be W2 is equals to weight of solvent 2 milligram, that is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 into 1000 divided by M2 molar mass of NaOH 23 plus 16 plus 1 is equals to 40 into W1. W1 is weight of solvent in gram, that is 200. Here 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 cancel 4, that is 1 by 4 into 10 to the power minus 3, 0.25 into 10 to the power minus 3 molal is the concentration of the solution. In this type of solution, if concentration is expressed in molal, here both denominator and numerator are taken in a gram. Hence, as the temperature increases, there is no any change about concentration. Molality, here we will write molality is temperature independent. Here, as temperature changes, there is no change about concentration term or about molality. This is also very important line in this concept. Many times there will be the question which of the following term is temperature independent, or which of the following term is temperature dependent? So many questions are there in previous examination. Hence we discuss our next point, which is molality. When we compare this molality with molarity, we have to distinguish some point. Molality and molarity. Here we will distinguish these two terms. Molarity, M is equals to number of moles of solute N2 divided by volume of solution in a liter. Here for molality expressed by small m equals to N2 divided by W1 in kg. This is the main difference in between them. For molarity, the only change about this word. Here molar and here molar. For next one is M is equal to N2 divided by V liter and M is equal to N2 divided by W1 in kg. Here volume is taken, so term is temperature dependent. This is the main distinguish point again. Here mass is taken, so term is temperature independent. These are the main distinguishing points, where we can change the formula by various ways. That is, if N2 we will expand as W2 by M2. Here W1 kg will changes in W1 gram. For W1 gram here is 1000 as a multiplier. Hence we will form the formula W2 divided by M2 into W1 in gram into 1000, and here N2 W2 divided by M2 into V. If it is a liter ml, then into 1000 is the multiplier. Thus molality and molarity are two different things. In molarity, here volume of solution is taken and here mass of solvent is taken. If both terms are related with mass, then there is no difference in their temperature dependent concept. As temperature changes, here as temperature change, volume will be changed. As temperature increases, volume will be increases. Here no change about temperature, because both are in a mass or weight related concept. Thus we will discuss molality and molarity. The next one or last one, normality. This concentration term is not in NCERT, but in various chapters requirement of normality or in actual calculation, such type of concentration method is very important. Therefore, we are discussing here. The formula about this is number of gram equivalent of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Again, this concept is similar to molarity. In molarity, there is the formula number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. And in normality, the new word is gram equivalent. Firstly, we have to discuss the term what is gram equivalent. For the gram equivalent, we have to know equivalent weight of the substance. Here, in many cases, for acid, for base, for element, for salt, these equivalent weight is different. For acid, the formula about the equivalent weight is molecular weight divided by basicity. For base, the formula is molecular weight divided by acidity. For element, the formula is atomic weight divided by valency. For salt, the formula is either molecular weight or formula weight divided by charge, either positive or negative present on it. So many formulas for the equivalent weight. Here we will discuss the formula about normality. Here normality N is equals to number of gram equivalent of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Here is the formula. Then we have to find out what is the number of gram equivalent. Then we will write the formula. Number of gram equivalent is equals to weight of solute divided by equivalent weight of solute. And for equivalent weight of solute, here molecular weight divided by either N factor or valency factor, which is different for different case. N factor or valency factor is different for all of these cases. For acid, this factor is basicity. For base, the factor is acidity. For element, the factor is valency. And for the salt, the factor will be the charge. Here we will solve some formulas. Explain the formula for acid. Suppose H2SO4 molecular weight is 98 and basicity is 2. So here equivalent weight of H2SO4 is equals to 98 by 2 is equals to 49. For H3PO4, the molecular weight is H33 phosphorus, oxygen 64, that is again 98, but H3, so 98 by 3 is equals to 32.6. For base, suppose one example, that is NaOH 40 by 1 is equals to 40. For MgOH twice, Mg24 and 34, 24 and 34, 58 by 2, that is 29. Such type of examples we will discuss, or such type of examples are in, I think, redox reaction. There is one detailed concept about equivalent weight. Here we will shorten it. Equivalent weight of solute is equals to molecular weight divided by N factor. So here the formula of normality is normality N is equals to weight of solute, that is W2 divided by equivalent weight, this one is E2 into volume in liter. Here E2 will be written as W2 divided by M2 by N factor into V liter, and is equals to W2 divided by M2 into V liter into En factor. Thus we will discuss the formula, and the formula of normality for our simple calculation. N is equals to W2 divided by M2 into V liter into En factor equals to W2 into N factor divided by M2 into V in ml, then here is the multiplier, that is 1000. Thus, how will you derive the formula? Normality N is equals to number of gram equivalent of solute, volume of solution in liter, number of gram equivalent, the new words, we will expand the formula, weight of solute divided by equivalent weight of solute. Equivalent weight of solute is equals to molecular weight divided by N factor or valency factor, and this N factor of valency factor is different for different cases. For acid, there is the valency factor is the basicity. For base, the valency factor is acidity. For element, the valency factor is its valency. For salt, the valency factor is charge. For Al2 SO4 thrice, the equivalent weight and the valency factor is 6, and Al2 46 plus 96 into 3, 8 plus 46, 4, 3, and here 57.3 will be the equivalent weight of Al2SO4 thrice. Hence, we discuss generally all examples for acid, for base, for element or for salt. Generally, for the finding of normality, we have to calculate only for acid or base, or sometime there is about salt. So, we will take one example of normality and then we will discuss next point. .8 gram H3PO4 in 2 kg of 2 liter of solution. Find normality of solution. Here the formula is N is equals to W2 into N factor divided by M2 into V liter. W2 is the weight of solute, that is 9.8 into for H3PO4 valency factor is 3 divided by M2, value of M2 is 98 and volume in liter is 2 liter. Here the calculation 1 by 10 and 1.5 is equal to 1.5 by 10, 0.15 normal is the calculation. And if we have to find its molarity, then M is equals to W2 upon M2 into V in liter, and W2 is equals to 9.8 divided by 98 into 2, this one becomes 10, 20, 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 1 is equal to 0.05 molar. And from these two cases, we have to find normality of solution and molarity of solution. Thus, we can determine the relationship between normality and molarity. Normality is n times that of molarity. Are you getting? Here is also a good thought about chemistry, relationship between molarity and normality. Normality is n times of the molarity, where n is a valency factor about the solution. For HCl the valency factor is 1, for NaOH the valency factor is 1. So for that cases, normality and molarity of the solution are same. For H2SO4 or MgOH twice or CaOH twice, here there is a 2 is a multiplier for molarity and normality. For H3PO4 or AlOH thrice, such type of tribasic acid or triacidic base. Here 3 is the multiplier. Such type of relationship we have to know. Here the two numericals. First one is 200 ml of 0.1 normal NaOH and 500 ml of 0.2 normal NaOH are mixed. Then concentration of the final solution is, first we will explain the problem. (200 ml) and 0.1 normal first solution, and second one is 500 ml and 0.2 normal solution. These two solutions are mixed. First, here we will write how many gram equivalents are present in first case. Here 0.1 gram equivalent present in 1 liter. So for 200 liter, 200 by 1000 into 0.1, and here 0.500 ml means half liter, 500 by 1000 into 0.2. These are the number of gram equivalents present in it. Here 0.2 and here 0.1, and the total volume of the solution is 500 plus 200, that is 700. Here the new formula for such calculations, mixing type of calculation. Here again one formula, that is M1V1 plus M2V2 equals to M into V1 plus V2. Here M1 is the or for normality case the formula will change. N1V1 plus N2V2 equals to N into V1 plus V2. Here N1 is 0.1 into 200 plus N2 is 0.2 into 500 equals to N into 200 plus 500. Hence the further calculation is 0.1 into 200, that is 20 plus 500 into 0.2 is equals plus 100 equals to N into 700. Hence N is equals to 120 divided by 700. Here the calculation N is equals to 0.77 normal. 0.17 normal. This will be the calculation. and here the calculation is n is equals to 1 point. Here will be the same one, 0.17. Thus we will solve the problem on. And the next one is the last one is here 2 liter of 2 normal KOH is diluted 20 times. Find the normality of the solution. Here the formula is N1V1 equals to N2V2, where N1 is 2 normal, V1 is 2 liter, N2 we have to find out, and V2 is 20 into 2 is equals to 40 liter. Here N2 equals to 2 normal into 2 liter divided by 40 liter. Here liter gets cancelled, 2 and this 4 means 1 by 10 normal is equals to 0.1 normal will be the answer about this. Thus there are so many varieties of problem we have to calculate by using various formulas. As in the previous lecture we have give various terms which are expressed for the concentration, which are percentage by weight, percent by volume, ppm, ppb, molarity, molality, mole fraction, normality, formality, so on. Such all types of terms we have discussed here, and after this we have to start some new point, which is solubility of solute in solvent. Generally there are only 2 types of solvent. There are 2 examples about that. One is solubility of solid in liquid, while the second one is the solubility of gas in liquid. Solubility of solid in liquid and solubility of gas in liquid. Here there is a solvent and solid solute is added to that solvent, and here for the solvent gaseous solute is added. Then we have to consider the various factors which affects the solubility. For the first factor is nature of solute. Then second one is nature of solvent. Then third one is temperature. Fourth one is pressure. Solute, nature of the solute means, suppose the solute is either ionic or covalent. What type of intermolecular forces of attraction it will form with solvent? It is most necessary. Then for the solute, suppose the solute is NaCl and there is a strong intermolecular force of attraction in between Na and Cl. If these two forces, or suppose the example is AB, and this AB does not dissociate or does not ionizes, such a type of solute plays a different role. If they are dissociate easily and there is a formation of A plus and B minus, then there is a formation of cation and anion. They will be easily bound with water because they are ions and water is a polar solvent. Then there is a intermolecular force of attraction is ion dipole. Second nature of solvent in this case, there is important about what type of solvent is. Either the solvent is polar or non-polar.